Do you have a family council? If so, how has it worked?
No, we don't have any family council here, but I think we should have one. So there is just one person that make the like make the rules and say the orders, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to be like to take control. But if there being so many people taking like orders of different people, they at the end do not know what to do, because they have to do like 20 things and stuff.
If there is no family council, do you think it's necessary to have one?
Yes, it's necessary to have one. I think so. Because, well, that was like the last response I say. But what do you refer with that?
So, do you think the company will grow if you have a family council, or you will get better with a family council?
I think we will get better, not necessarily grow, because if we all do our jobs, it will grow, like it will come with it. But a family council maybe will be not totally, it will be a good idea, because one person will be taking control of all, like just one people giving orders.
So, do you think the decisions of a family should be in a group, or just one person taking the decisions?
The decisions,
Or
oh, no. I think that the decisions will have to be taken in a group, but at when we'll finish talking about whatever is what we are going to do, there will be there it will be necessary just one people giving the orders to not necessarily the family members, but yes, to the like to the people working here, to all employees.
do you have a board of administration? How has it worked?
What do you mean?
Uh, a board of administration, like the people that administrate the business, is like the organization have the chiefs that all of them make charge of a certain area.
Oh yes, everyone is in charge of certain areas, but they there are like sometimes that we have to use not only one area but two. So there is when is the problem. So if everything will be exactly divided what like how it have to be, I think we wouldn't have that problem. Like if some area is combined with another to make a job, I think it wouldn't have that problem if we have one.
If you do not have a board of administration, do you think it's necessary to have one?
Yes, yes, I think so.
So every people should make responsible for their area. So so now that you will have a council, you can discuss all the administration problems and take decision as a family.
Yes, I think to be able to grow a business and start being bigger and bigger and bigger, I think that all the areas should be separated and just have one chief in every area, so they can all talk about what their area are being. So it's like everybody have to be in control of what their job is and be separated of everything else.
How do you think communication flows among family members?
Among family members, I think it's good sometimes. I think it's good because we don't just talk about it here in the company. So we also talk about it in house, in parties, when all of us are together. We talk about like what we should do, what we're doing wrong, and what we're doing right. So I think we have a lot of communication here, most of all between us, and yes, I think that is helping us grow.
And how about the communication with your employees or the family member with the employees? How is that working?
I think the communication with the employees is, well, I think we have a lack of communication because sometimes we talk a lot we like just us in our houses, and we get to a point, but then we know what we want to do, but not always we tell the employees what we're going to do. So I think we need a little more of opening with our employees.
What are your growth strategy in the family business?
Well, to be able to grow, I think that if every single family member that is working here in the company, I think that to grow, we should like everyone take charge of what they are doing, and everyone should start thinking how to expand their area. So if you expand your area, you should have to be more productive to the company so we can grow.
How will you make the company more productive and making a bigger stock and the selling system? How does that work?
Well, what do you mean with that?
How can you make the production be faster and bigger and have a stock and a selling like business plan?
Well, right now I think that we can get better, like bigger, better, and start having a lot of more production if we start buying a lot more of I don't know how to say materia prima. Well, materia prima. If we start buying more and having more of that in stock, well, our people in production they will not stop like working. So if they have all the products to like stay working, they will be more productive. So I think that is one of the.
And how do you will get the customers to buy your product?
I will get the customer. Well, actually, in the alimentary companies, they buy it because you have a good product. So if you have a good product and people like it, you will not have to do so much as like putting stands or making announcement of your product, because if you have a good product, people will buy it. So I think that the best I can do so people start buying more and more and more of my product is to improve my product. So
do family members share a vision of the family business future?
yes, well, all of us want to grow, so I think that all of us see what we are trying to do, and we have, I think that the same vision, like to grow and grow.
What is the common goal of the family members to have customers? Like which customer you would like to have, or what are you working on right now?
Actually, right now we're working on having again Walmart, because we lost it like about 2 years ago because of problems we have with the company in subsection, and now we are all trying to get Walmart back, and we're doing that. We are sitting with the buyers of Walmart and talking about how to get in again, like if we can improve our prices and we can do a little bit more of putting people in their stores so they can sell our products, and that is what we're doing right now.
Do you encourage the creation of new ideas within the family business?
Yes, actually, right now we are starting growing with new ideas. Like instead of we just selling mole, we're start selling like stuff like Miguelito, ajo molido. I don't know how to say it in English. That's why I'm saying it in Spanish. So, like we'll start like getting more products so we can sell more. Also, we are trying to start a a restaurant that will be like of all the family, so we can like get more money.
Do the products are having acceptance in the alimentary industry?
Yes, actually we started this about 2 months ago, and now we will be starting selling to the name is Tiendas 3B. We will start in 2 weeks, selling to approximately 200 new stores.
Are the quality and continuous improvement process in the family business?
What do you mean with that?
Do you have quality and you continue and you progress in the family business?
Yeah, I think we're progressing because we are trying to expand. So I think that it will be a good quality of this business.
Do you think it is better that possible successor work after graduation in another company before working up for the family business?
Can you
So-
explain it?
Do you think the family member should start working here or go to another company, learn a little bit, and then come here and work?
Well, I think it depends what charge you will having, because if you want to have a charge of like selling, maybe it will be best if you go like if some family member goes to another place to sell, I don't know, something else, but to know how it works in other parts, so they can be able to like improve our type of selling probably. But if you want to, I don't know, like see all the things in like accountability and I don't know, accountability, the production and that stuff, I think you should come here like right after you graduate, because it would be like help you to know how the company is moving.
So, do you think it's better to start working at the bottom of the company so you can know all the processes that the company will have, to know the strategy, to know the production line, to know all of that type of things?
Yes, and I don't think that is start from the bottom. I think that there are only different types of jobs. There are not one higher than other. So I think like we can all do that, even though we are like here watching what we have to do. Obviously, we have to have people in charge of that, but you have to know what to do. Like you need to know where to buy this stuff and where to product it, and what stuff you have to put to be able to sell, to have what you have. I think you like the owner of the company have to know all the jobs that they're being his company.
Who takes the decision right now in the family business?
Right now we are in the transaction, transaction.
Succession?
Yeah, the succession, but we are now in the transaction of my dad given the business to my brother and I. So right now it's been this house because we all take decisions. So I think that is one of our biggest problems.
What is the logistic that this company has to take care daily?
Well, the logistic.
Like, where do you buy the rare materials? Where do you transport it? How does all the process works?
Well, the process starts when some of the people go to buy some stuff to the Central de Abastos. Other people are making freeways and starting making I don't know if it's licitations.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the licitations. And other people are like doing like the stuff of selling and some other things that we need to for the production. We seed them, so there are a lot of parts we can, like we have a lot of things to do.
What areas in the alimentary business do you have in your business? Like sellings or production? What are all the areas do you have?
We seed, we product, we sell, we distribute, we make the distribution, and actually we do everything about the alimentary industry.
Okay, what are the